Try to pose for yourself this task, not to think of a polar bear, and you will see that the cursed thing will come to mind every minute. The white bear phenomenon is the observation that trying not to think about something actually makes you think about it more. It sounds like a fun trick of the mind, but it actually has some very real-world implications. So why does this happen, and is there anything we can do to stop it? Otherwise known as ironic process theory, the white bear phenomenon was first studied by the psychologist Daniel Wegner. He confirmed that attempting not to think of a topic often backfires, resulting in more frequent, intrusive thoughts about the topic. Aside from making you relentlessly think about polar bears, the effect can lead to real-world difficulties, like reliving an unpleasant event or struggling to stop thinking about an unhealthy habit you're trying to cut out. In 1994, Wegner suggested that one of the reasons for this phenomenon is that when you decide you don't want to think about something, your brain makes a mental note to periodically check that you're indeed not thinking about the thing you don't want to think about, which ironically causes you to think about it. Wegner said that you can't really get around this phenomenon. Any direct attempt at thought suppression will keep the thought coming back, and the only way to avoid unwanted thoughts is to find an indirect way to deal with it. For example, he found if people decided to think about a red car whenever thoughts of a white bear began to surface, they could suppress thoughts of the bear and think of the car instead. He also found that practicing meditation techniques to clear your mind, by focusing on your breath for example, could help people to avoid unwanted thoughts. Ultimately, Wegner said the best way to deal with intrusive thoughts is to get comfortable with the thought in one way or another, either writing about it or discussing it with a friend or professional. He said the more you think about it, the more you release its power.